Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We will now begin the School of Law ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our School of Law Dean, Associate Professor Goh Yi Han, to address the graduating batch. Dean, please.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates of the class of 2017, together with your family and friends. On behalf of the School of Law, welcome to our beautiful new campus on this wonderful Commencement Day. Commencement is one of the most important events on the university calendar. It is on this day that we come together to celebrate the achievements of all our graduates together. It is also on this day that we come together to celebrate those who have made all this possible for our graduates. You, who are parents, waiting for your children to come home as they prepare for the next law presentation. You, who are friends, providing a listening ear when law school got tough, and yes, it got tough. And you, who are spouses, juggling the household and work as your husband or wife returns to school. All of you are the pillars who have made all this possible for our graduates today. And for that, we thank you all. Even as we celebrate our graduates' attainment of their respective degrees, we know that commencement is about a new beginning. It is about the beginning of a new future for each and every one of you. What you have learned in law school is not the end point. It is merely a trickle of the tremendous reservoir of experiences and friendships that you will accumulate in life. Always remember that you have the potential to become the leaders and thinkers who will pay it forward and make Singapore a better place for the next generation. Now, apart from the edge that you will enjoy as a SMU graduate, I want to leave you with two thoughts as you embark on the next phase of your lives. First, dare to dream. Dare to dream. Former US President Barack Obama spoke of the audacity of hope, about how we should reject cynicism and embrace the powers of dreams. We will also do well to remember the seemingly impossible story of how Leicester City overcame 5,000 to 1 odds as they won the English Premiership. They didn't do so well after, but leave that aside. As a team, they dared to dream the impossible and attained the impossible. And lest we forget, is this not the story of Singapore, a country that has been described as no less than a miracle of modern history? And is this not a story of SMU, a young university that has come so far in just 20 years? And my friends, is this not the story of our School of Law? Have we not collectively come so far since we took those first steps a decade ago? I am confident that if we dare to dream together as a community, that if we dare to work together, we will bring our school to even greater heights of excellence. We are young, and so let's set our sights far and beyond. But for you, my graduates today, our graduates today, my first message is simply that: dare to dream. Dare to dream of making this world a better place for the next generation. Second, if you remain in the law, know that the law has real consequences for real people. The law is not just some abstract notion. As Justice Souter once said, quote, "The first lesson, simple as it is that whatever court we are in, whatever we are doing, at the end of our task, some human being is going to be affected. Some human life is going to be changed by what we do. And so we had better use every power of our minds and our hearts and our beings to get those rulings right." Although Justice Souter had said that in the context of being a judge, the underlying lesson of that quote must have general application to all of us who practice the law. Be mindful of the practical implications that the law has on very real people. Indeed, a failure to apply your minds fully to the facts of a case will now no longer only lead to a bad grade for a hypothetical. As Justice Souter said, some human being is going to be affected, and that human being is no longer only going to be your professor who might be horrified at a substandard answer. Therefore, make full use of your SMU education, bearing in mind that your actions, especially in law, will affect other people, whether directly or indirectly. In ending, let me first give a special shout out to the JD class of 2017. You were literally my first class when I came to SMU 3 years ago. A lot has happened since then, and I am happy to see you graduating today. And to every other graduate here today, allow me to once again congratulate you on your graduation. Know that all of us here at the School of Law are extremely proud of each and every one of you. We await with eager anticipation the difference that each of you will be making as you dare to dream with the knowledge that the law has real consequences for real people. But please, if I may ask something of you, remember your alma mater, and we hope you will stay in touch as our alumni. Our doors will always be open to you, and I commit to engaging closely with you. In particular, we have already planned dialogue sessions with alumni so that we can hear from you and work together to build a distinctive identity for our school as we bring it to the next level. But we will also give back to our alumni, for our relationship cannot be just about the school asking things of you. Go on and make this world a better place for everyone. That will be your measure and the measure of this institution. Have a wonderful commencement. Congratulations, and thank you so very much.
Thank you, Dean. May we ask that you remain on stage to present the postgraduate degrees first.
For the degree of Masters of Law in Cross-Border Business and Finance Law in Asia, Chow Wen-Di. Luis Paulino de Mello Monteiro Neto. Muhammad Farouk Famita Parveen. Sampruthi Ravichandra. Shweta Singh Sinmar. Wu Quang Hui. Wang Rei Chong. Wang Hui Min. Xu Yan. Yang Xing Jian. For the degree of Juris Doctor, Aditya Tan. Chairasmisak Sata, cum laude. Chen Ribin Kenneth. Chin Sing Fong. De Cruz Geraldine Indra, cum laude. Gershan Singh Gill, son of Amar Singh. Hamza Zafar Malik, winner of the Peggy Pang Prize for the top student in legal theory and philosophy, joint winner. Ho Hui Ern Sharon, cum laude. Lim Yi Heng Daniel, cum laude, winner of the RHT Tan Chong Huat Prize for the best student in corporate crime. Melody Krista Xiaoxuan Chen. Michelle Cheng Su Yuan, Mrs. Michelle Wong. Ng Jie Zhen Amy, cum laude. Ng Wai Chung, cum laude. Pham Ngoc Phong Tao. Chiu Yong Hui. Dan Jieling, cum laude. Tan Kui Lee, Channeline. To Jasmine, magna cum laude. Vera Ann Poi E Ting, magna cum laude. Yu Hannah. Zhou Yang, magna cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, Saw Teng Sheng, joint winner of the Wee Chong Jin Prize for the Most Outstanding Juris Doctor Graduate, the Joe Grimberg Top Advocate Prize for Top Oralist in International Moots. And So Keng Yao Andre, joint winner of the Wee Chong Jin Prize for the Most Outstanding Juris Doctor Graduate.
Thank you, Dean. May we invite you to your seat.
We now invite Cheng Sheng and Andre to deliver their address.
Distinguished guests, Dean, members of the faculty, School of Law staff, family, and friends. A very good afternoon to all of you. I am Andre So.
And I am Saw Teng Sheng, and it is our honor and privilege to be able to stand here before you today.
Ting Shing, or more affectionately known to me as Dennis, and I go way back. We were actually classmates in JC, which is now almost a decade ago.
We both did theatre studies and drama, and I suppose it was predestined all along that two actors from VJ would have to share the stage at some point.
We would each like to take this opportunity to share with you an anecdote that has motivated us and kept us going throughout our time here in the JD program. So back when I was still undecided as to whether to take up this course, one of the concerns that I had was whether it was too late for me to be embarking on an all-new career path. And I'm sure some of my more senior classmates will scoff at me for saying this, but when all your peers are entering the workforce and moving on towards that next phase of life, it really makes you wonder whether you should be taking that leap of faith and essentially starting over. So one night, when I was out celebrating a friend's birthday, and it was not until we were almost ready to leave that his brother trudges in, still in his working clothes and carrying his laptop bag, looking really tired. So at the time, I did not know that these were, of course, telltale signs of a lawyer in his first year of practice. And as we were talking, I told him about the concern I had with starting on a legal career later than everyone else. And he said to me that it's really not about when you start the journey, but rather how long you can last. And fellow graduates, as we get ready to head out into practice, I hope that we will all have the discipline and perseverance to keep moving forward. I am convinced that the training we have received here at SMU will make us fine additions to the legal fraternity.
I remember my first international moot, the International Criminal Court moot in 2016. The six of us who are in the crowd today, Joy, Rani, Angus, Selina, Stephania, and myself, none of us had ever done an overseas moot. We were rookies, so to speak. I remember that there was a constant feeling within the team that we were underprepared. Our very last practice round in Singapore just before we left was not particularly impressive. It was definitely not championship winning standard. And one day before the competition began over in The Hague, we exchanged written arguments with our opponents and found out, to our horror, that a point on jurisdiction we had collectively dismissed as irrelevant was in fact a point that the other teams all had prepared arguments for. So we had less than a day's notice to craft full arguments on a fresh point. Eventually, we won the competition, but I wouldn't say that the result was beyond doubt. What I would say was beyond doubt was the fact that no matter how slow progress was, we kept going and we did not stop. So as we embark on the next phase of our lives, many of us will entertain self-doubt. Many of us will at many times be distracted, but the important thing is to keep going. It does not matter how slow you go, so long as you do not stop. Speaking of journeys and progress, I think for me, the journey here has been made so much easier by many people. To my parents, Pa, Ma, thank you for being so patient with me, even though sometimes I may appear rather indifferent. To my sister, Grace, thank you for brightening up my day every single day. To the many professors whom I've had the privilege of learning from, thank you all. Professor Tang Heng Wu especially for helping with academic references. Professor Chen Siyuan as well, on behalf of Ronald McDonald, I'd like to thank you for your unending support. But on a more serious note, thank you for showing me what it means to enjoy a plate of the best roast duck in the world. To Zhou Yang and Hok Lu, thank you for providing an outlet for the ventilation of law school frustrations. And finally, leaving the best for last, to my fiancée, Nedley, who is attending my second graduation ceremony. Thank you for being the one person whom I know will not turn your back on me. Thank you.
And as for myself, I would like to thank my parents and my grandparents, Papa, Mami, Akong, Popo. Thank you for your unwavering support. My brother Eugene, for being the cool one in the family. Vera, for being the most intelligent, motivational, and supportive study buddy anyone could ever ask for. Uncle Mel, Auntie Carol, thank you for all the wisdom and all the good food. My other study buddies, Kenneth, Daniel, Geraldine, Lucas, and Tao, thank you for being there throughout this roller coaster ride. All the professors who have taught the JD class, especially Professor Howard Hunter, Professor Gary Chan, and Professor Teng Heng Wu, for helping with character and academic references. And to Professor Chen Siyuan, thank you for your advice and continued mentorship. Once again, congratulations to the graduating batch of 2017, and I wish you all the very best in your careers to come.
Thank you, Andre and Heng Sheng. May we invite you back to your seats.
We shall now commence with the presentation of the Bachelor of Law degrees to the class of 2017.
May we invite Dean on stage again to present the degrees. Dean, please.
Alexandria Shamini Joseph, cum laude. Oh yeah, but I know when, because I don't know. Alyssa Kao Fang Tse. Amanda Kimberly Tan Hui Ting. Amira Binti Mohammed Najib. Ang Wei Run Daryl, cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Social Science. Ashwin Hariharan. Beatrice Wee, magna cum laude. Benjamin Gabriel Shu Cha Jun. Beverly Lim Kylie, summa cum laude, winner of the Portcullis Trust Prize for the top student in the law of equity and trusts, joint winner. C. Siva, cum laude. Cha Da Mi. Chan Mei Ji, Magdalene. Chan Ming Che, cum laude. Chen Si Ru. Cheng Lin. Cherilyn Wong Li Xuan, cum laude. Chu Lao Sin Yen Isabel. Cham Te Wen Nick, magna cum laude, winner of the Tan Kang Fun Prize for Jurisprudence, joint winner. Chu Jing Yi, cum laude. Chou Jin Ching, cum laude. Chong Xiu Yu, cum laude. Chu Kwok Meng, cum laude. Chow Chia Ying, magna cum laude. Chow Tzu En, magna cum laude. Damien Chung Cheng Yi, magna cum laude. Daniel O. Sin Hoon. Dawn Tan Si Chie, cum laude. Delia Tan. Eliza Tan Jing Ting, magna cum laude. Felicia Song 1E, magna cum laude. Hu Beiying. Fu Yinling Joy, cum laude. Glenda Lim Cha Xian. Gobarja Iana. Go Yi Hua, cum laude. Go Ka Kiet Elton, magna cum laude. Grace Lim Ray Su, cum laude. Heng Sok Lee Vanessa, cum laude. Ho Chi Ray Daniel, summa cum laude, winner of the Amarjit Singh SC Law Prize for Public International Law, Gwa Gok Chu Top Law Student Award. Ho Wei Yang, cum laude. Ho An Chi, Persis. Irfan Nasrul Haq bin Hamdan. Jacinth Chua. Jolene Ang Lok Shuen, cum laude. Julian Andre Hengai Kit. Kavita Pandi. Kelly Tsang Ye. Khairul Ashraf bin Khairul Anwar. Ku Tek Ken Kenneth. Kimberly Cha Wei Sin, cum laude, winner of the Michael Huang Prize for the top student in international commercial arbitration, joint winner. Kwa Hui Min, cum laude. Ko Cha Ling, Emily. Ko Chow Hao Angus, cum laude, winner of the Emeritus Professor Gerald Dworkin Prize for the best student in intellectual property law. Ko Yong-un, cum laude. Kristen Ang Wei Ting, cum laude, winner of the Maritime Law Association of Singapore Prize for the top student in shipping and admiralty law, joint winner. Kwang Cha Min, magna cum laude. Kwang Yen Ying, Eugenia. Lau Di Shan, cum laude. Lau Cha Min, Jamie, cum laude. Li Lin Ying. Li Xiaoqi, Lina. Li Yinghui. Leong De Shun, Kevin, cum laude. Leong Han Rei. Lim An Ling, Laura. Lim Dao Yi, magna cum laude. Lim Eun Yang, Daniel, magna cum laude. Lim Feng Fu, Kelvin, cum laude, winner of the SMU Circle Award. Lim Han Shun, Timothy, magna cum laude. Lim Wei Xian. Lim Shuyen, Evangeline. Lim Sin Yi. Lim Wee Tek, Darren, magna cum laude, winner of the Portcullis Trust Prize for the top student in the law of equity and trusts, joint winner. Lim Wen Young, Brian, cum laude. Lim Yi Ryan, magna cum laude. Lim Yuan Ying. Lim Third In, Joy. Mandy Tan Moon Lin. Megan Pang Man En, cum laude. Michael Gan Ming Shun, cum laude, winner of the Asian Patents Attorneys Association Prize for top student in international commercialization of IP, joint winner. Mohammed Fadil bin Abdul Aziz. Ang Boon Kiat Kevin, magna cum laude. Ang Kim Yong. Wei Ying, cum laude. Ni Chen, magna cum laude. Nicholas Roshan-Rai, Lai Chin Che. Nicole Chan, Kai Ning. Nur Amalina Binti Saparin. Nurul Aju Fajarani, magna cum laude. Ong Sim, magna cum laude. Parveen Kaur, daughter of Hardip Singh. Renuga Devi Sivaram. Samantha Fu Chi Shan. Selina Yap Sherlin. Shannon So Sin Ying, cum laude. Charlene Leong Hong Mei. Sim Che Xuan Sean, cum laude. So Hao Han Benjamin. So Jo Yi Josephine. Swapna Abhilash. Tan Guo Dong. Tan Sher Min. Tan Wee Tim Cheryl. Tan Wei Jian Amos. Tanaya Shakar Kinchavdekar, cum laude. Teng Boon Wei. Zhou Jinglu, magna cum laude. Zhou Xiaowei. Zhou Tingwei. Cheng Yongcheng Bernice, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Social Science. Chong Ai Wee, magna cum laude. Tung Tek Huat, cum laude. Vanessa Claire Ko Yuet Fung. Varsha Krishnan. Verna Go Shu Lee, cum laude. Victor Louis Ian, magna cum laude, double degree, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business Management, winner of the SMU Circle Award. Wan Chi Kit, cum laude. Wong Shu Ray, Jonas, cum laude. Wang Xiao Yin, cum laude. Wong Shu Yi, Rachel. Wong Wan Ki, Stephania, cum laude. Wong Yen Yi, magna cum laude. Wong Jing Jolene. Yap Chun Kai. Yap Wei Xuan, Mendel. Yao Wen Xuan, Bernice. Yi Cha Min, Joy, cum laude. Yo Jin Chang, Sean, magna cum laude, winner of the Clydenko Prize for the top student in insurance law, Portcullis Trust Prize for the top student in the law of equity and trusts, joint winner, Stamford Law Prize for the top student in financial and securities regulation. Yong Tzu Sin, Esther, magna cum laude. Song Xiao Han. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we are proud to present the DBS Bank School Valedictorian Award to Lim Chia Hao Samson, winner of the Raja Antan Prize for the top graduating law student and of the TSMP Law Corporation Prize for the best law student in ethics and social responsibility.
Dean, may we invite you back to your seat? Congratulations, Samson. We invite you to deliver your valediction, please.
A very good morning, rather good afternoon, one and all. Today I've been given the great privilege of representing the SMU Law class of 2017 to deliver some thoughts. I must admit that I initially found the prospect of delivering such a speech rather daunting. How do I accurately represent the experiences of so many people in so short a time? After some thought, I realized that if there is one thing common throughout our entire batch, it is that no one, absolutely no one, has found the past 4 years easy. And so today I decided to focus my reflection on one question. What motivated us to wake up every morning for the past 4 years to work hard towards our graduation? Now, when I think of this question, the first thing that comes to mind is the many projects that we've had to complete. I'm not saying that the projects in themselves inspire me. Rather, I'm thinking of the many different classmates I've had the privilege to work with over the years. But I'm not talking about that one brilliant student who has all the answers. Rather, I'm talking about the shy student. I'm talking about the shy student, the one in the corner silently practicing his or her script 5 minutes before presentation time to make sure everything goes right. I remember the student that came into class
in the morning, smelling like coffee, looking like a zombie because he or she stayed the whole of last night working on the assignment. I remember my group mates who stayed in the GSR with me, suffocating to complete the project because it was past 5 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon and they had shut the aircon off on the GSR. But my fellow classmates, you inspire me in other ways as well. I think of all my fellow mooters, perpetually holed up in random GSRs, preparing for a never-ending stream of practice rounds. I think of all of us in SMU Law Athletes Club who travel to far-flung locations across Singapore to train and do our faculty proud. I also cannot forget the professors that have inspired us. But it is not the content of their courses which I will remember. Instead, I remember the professor who turned a 1-minute administrative discussion into a 1-hour Facebook message chain on how to find meaning and purpose in the legal industry. I remember the professor that it announced poor midterm results, but in the very next breath reassured us, don't worry, it's going to be okay, because she too was once a student who had gotten back bad results. Now, after all this reflection, I realized that the reason why we wake up every morning for the past 4 years has nothing to do with our cases, nothing to do with our textbooks, not even that much to do with our unique seminar-style system. Rather, we are motivated daily by the people of SMU, who strive tirelessly in their own way to better the experience for those around them. Perhaps that is the most fulfilling part of the SMU experience, learning and growing together with a young community determined to put our young university on the world map. My fellow classmates, I believe that if there is a moral behind our 4-year journey, it is probably that our everyday interactions can make all the difference. This is an especially important lesson given the nature of the degree that we have been conferred. As law graduates, we have the unique opportunity to shape and to represent fundamental institutions that keep our society functioning. It is incumbent on us to set about this task with compassion, with diligence, and with integrity. Now, before I end off this speech about the people that have inspired us to reach new heights, it seems only appropriate for us to recognize the people who first inspired us. I am, of course, talking about our parents. Thank you, parents of SMU, including my own, who are seated right over there. For without your love, your concern, your support, none of this would have been possible. With that, I would like to thank everyone in SMU for accompanying us on this amazing 4-year journey. And congratulations to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Samson, for the inspiring speech. May we invite you to return to your throne. Seats.
Thank you, Samson. And all of these award winners are inspiring, but just like what Samson said, they would not be here today without the support of their friends and families.
Moms and dads, we would like to take this time to thank you as well.
Thank you for investing your time and effort in us. Thank you for allowing us to pursue our dreams, be it academic or otherwise.
Thank you also for supporting us whenever we went overseas. I had the good fortune of traveling to Kenya for an overseas community service project where I witnessed the passion of SMU students in helping others.
The friends I've made in SMU are friends to keep for life. It's heartening to know that in SMU we have a close-knit community where we help and support one another. At the end of this journey, I am proud to say that I'm from SMU, a different you.
Congratulations to all of you. Graduates, let's give it up for our families, friends, and professors.
With that, we have now come to the end of today's ceremony. Thank you for being part of this milestone with us. Parents and guests, please remain seated while our faculty and newly minted graduates leave the hall first for their class photo and selfie.
Gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We invite you to adjourn to Level 2 Activity Plaza for your reception. Our ushers are on hand to guide you. Once again, my name is Avril.
And my name is Pelin, and we wish you a lovely afternoon. Thank you.